It's Fully Charged.
Fully Charged.
It gets me started for the day.
The most music in the morning.
With Ryan and Tracy.
On Spin 103.8.
The most music every morning. This is Spin 103.8.
Lily Allen, The Fear, here on Fully Charged.
Ryan and Tracy, the most music in the morning every morning. Text us a tune or get on Facebook, facebook.com/Spin 103.8. Yesterday on the show, you were talking about a survey that came, like a person came to your door to do a survey, but we never found anything more about it. And I spent all of yesterday waiting to come back in today to find out about this survey.
I'm sure you didn't. I've gotten a few phone surveys before, but they're always at the wrong time, and I never really do them.
Always my bank.
Yeah.
My bank are obsessed with how good their customer service is, which is nice.
But I always make sure I tell them they're great, so if I ever need them in the future, you record these calls, don't you? Listen back to that.
Tracy thinks that saying that she didn't have to wait long in queue at the bank means she's going to get a mortgage when she needs to buy her house.
True. That's right. Well, okay. You know, little apples.
Well, so was this your bank?
No, it wasn't my bank, and I've never had someone knock on my door before do a survey about food.
Have you? Food? No.
This is all about like brand awareness and everything. And can you tell us what that brand is like? And what brand would you buy out of this, and this? And it was all like, sauces and seasoning and, really, really well-known brands. And then they got onto the advertisement part. Do you like this ad? No, I hate it. Guess what ad it was? Shake, banana. You know your one with the bag and shake with your one, the ad that we hate.
Yeah.
You know the ad.
Not that I quite like it.
Everyone else I know hates it.
I know, yeah.
Do you like it?
I thought there's a little something to the shimmy. So it's not the ad. I want to shake though. I kind of think that looks like a bit of crack.
What about your one though?
Yeah, your one. I wouldn't do it like her, but I did kind of think that's a time saver.
No, I kind of agree with you there.
Tried it myself with an old plastic bag from the shops, but it all just melted to the chicken.
Bag.
Yeah. Got a spar bag melted to me chicken fillets. So don't try that at home, kids.
So the questions was, do you find this ad A, good, B, irritating, C, dull, D, disappointing? I was like, irritating. What is wrong with the ad? Is it the product? Is it the characters? Or is it this? I was like, characters. And he went, what's wrong with a character? And I said, her face. Just her face.
Please tell me he wrote a note down saying, brackets, her face.
He looked at me and went, everyone's saying it. I was like, I know. It's just the dance or something. And he was like, yeah, I know. Because, but, do you remember the ad? And I was like, I do. Would you buy the product? Don't think so. Don't know. I'm not really into, doing that whole shaking your maracas thing in the kitchen.
Right, if you want to call out to my house,
Ryan would. Yeah, definitely.
I'll shake it goodo.
So what's wrong with the ad? Her face is what exactly I said, and I could hear the neighbours probably across the road just kind of going, did she just say? Yeah. So that's the survey about the ad. Is the ad A, whatever, B, irritating, dull, or disappointing?
That poor woman.
It's not her fault. She's only acting like a sap.
It's not her fault. You said her face.
The face she pulls. Because I'm sure when she played Carmel in Coronation Street, she wasn't that annoying. Or Fidelma. She was Fidelma, wasn't she?
Fidelma in Glenroe, yeah.
She was Miley's lover.
You're the type of person surveys live for, Tracy.
I'm the one that separates the mundane,
Sinead up bright and early this morning looking for some two-door cinema club. I Can Talk. There you go.
That's for you. It's 7:minutes here on Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy for Thursday. How is everybody?
Now, if you just joined us, you'll have missed Tracy slagging Fidela from Glenroe's face.
Was I slagging her? I was slagging, not slagging her her face and her genetic makeup. I was slagging the face she pulls.
This is the kind of thing that ends up with you going to the cinema about 3 months from now and Fidelma's husband eyeballing you out of it and you wondering why. Tracy was at the cinema last night, right? Yeah. And there was this woman staring her out of it. And Tracy couldn't figure out who she was or why she was staring at her.
Now, she could have been just staring into space, or else just caught my pretty face, was like, well, I couldn't get over my beauty.
Might have been that.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
But then I remember I just couldn't say to my friends, who's that lady over there? And they were like, that's that famous golfer's wife. And I was like, oh.
Tiger Woods' wife, was it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. She was there, Ellen, in the cinema, trying to get away from the press over in the States. Cine World. Yeah, no, it was Padraig Harrington's wife.
So Padraig Harrington's wife's in the cinema there now, and you're sitting
staring over at me. And then my friend was like, yeah, she's probably staring at you because you slag off her husband's accent. I was like, oh yeah, probably. Maybe I should shut up then.
They could probably start a support group. Fidelma.
You've been slagged by Tracy?
Yeah, slagged by Tracy.
Yeah.
God.
Why didn't you just slag me back? Text me in, Meteor 085 711 103. And I'm sure she was looking at me going, the state of her. I'm sure she was.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be at all surprised to get a text in the next 20 seconds from Padraig Harrington's wife saying, stay to your face.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. Well, then we're doing 1-1 then.
But sure, look, throw a little fuel on the fire anyway. Just remind everyone why she might have been staring at you.
Because Padraig Harrington just has a nice voice.
Such as?
Like that. That's how he talks.
Now,
but he knows he talks. But like, this is nothing new to her.
I should point out, right, that Tracy's impression of Padraig Harrington doesn't extend past making that noise. Like, she doesn't actually say anything. She just goes, sounds a little bit like an alarm clock. Would that be fair to say? Can you say anything like Padraig Harrington, or do you just go,
No, I can't.
No.
I can't. No.
Anyway, you went to cinema last night.
Yeah.
In 30 seconds, tell us what you went to see and whether
Something
we should go
borrowed.
and see it.
Don't go see it. Oh my God. I wanted to throw stuff at the screen. That never happens to me. I like chick flicks. This is not good. Gosh, it's not good. It's about, like, obviously, the chick flicks, see Kate Hudson, and you think this is going to be good. Bubblegum, it's not how to lose a guy in 10 days. Stuff for your friends to go and see and have a chat about.
10 things I hate about you.
That sort of stuff, No. Oh, no. No. Not good.
So to summarise. No. Nicely done. Bruno Mars, The Lazy Song, 7:04 and Fully Charged. I don't feel like Kings of Leon, Sex on Fire and Fully Charged.
7:11 here with Ryan and Tracy. Good morning.
That's especially for Steve, who's been tweeting this morning at Spin 103. Nice job, Steve. Thanks for getting in touch. On the way, in the next half an hour, someone is going to win the brand new Liverpool away jersey. It's been launched today by Lifestyle Sports with a whole load of Liverpool legends, past and present, coming over to Dublin to launch the jersey. Yep,
around Dublin City today. And tomorrow we're going to give away, for everybody who won the Liverpool jersey during the week, we're going to give away a signed jersey for all Liverpool players.
I have a question for anyone who has a signed jersey, just so that we can give some aftercare advice when we give away the signed Liverpool jersey tomorrow.
Don't wash it.
Can you wash it? No.
Why would you
are they going to sign it with like?
You never wear the signed jersey, do you?
I would.
Would you?
Oh yeah. Down the local for the match.
But what about if you sweat and then it could dissolve the marker?
Well, that's what I'm wondering, whether they sign it with permanent markers so that it's machine washing friendly.
I think if you wear it, it's just a bit showy-offy.
Yeah, that's why I would wear it.
That's how I roll, Tracy.
If you want to win that signed Liverpool jersey, stay there. The next half an hour we'll give you all the details and the question you need to answer to win. Britney Spears next on Fully Charged.
Plan B with me.
This is the most music station, Spin 1038. That is requested by Jen out in Rathfarnham this morning. It's Britney Spears, Till the World Ends. Nice job, Jen.
7:23. It's Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy. We're all getting ready for the Eurovision tonight. I can't wait.
Later on, we're going to be live from Düsseldorf. Vi kommer i besten zu Jugendherberge, bitte.
Gehen Sie gerade aus und dann nehmen Sie die nächste Straße links und dann ist Jedward, bitte.
Jedward, wir sind super.
Die Herr ist...
Super. 609 509 Party Line. Anyway, look, we'll be over in Düsseldorf with Jen from the Irish Sun later on in the show to find out how the boys are doing. So if you're a fan of Jedward, bitte sehr, tschüss. We'll be checking in with Düsseldorf to find out how the boys are doing. Listen, are you shifting or what?
I'm always shifting, mine.
There's a big brouhaha at the moment. You might have heard about this. There's a load of Facebook pages have started up for a load of colleges around Ireland, and they're calling them shifting pages. Now, I don't want to get into the politics of it, right? I heard one of the student reps, like the president of the Galway, MUI Galway or whatever, is going, obviously this is a matter of grave concern. Blah,
Why?
blah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what? They're kissing. Relax, lads.
So what is it? When someone's lobbing the gob, someone goes around with a camera, gets a picture, and then you're uploaded onto the page.
Sure, we did that all the time. There's nothing funnier than when you're in college and your friend is wearing the face off some young one and you're like, ha, 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 stadium.
You hadn't got camera phones back in your college days. Shut up.
No, but you had cameras,
Yeah, they're disposable ones.
Yeah, but that was even more fun because then it was such a surprise when you got them developed and everyone was like, who's your woman? And even your friend was going, I don't know. Where now we could just...
She was only at the start of the night, that one.
We could just upload them to Facebook now and everyone's winner. Anyway, what I'm interested in is the fact that they're being called shifting pages. So it's like the Trinity College shifting page, MUI Galway shifting page, UCD shifting page.
So you just load up these pages and have a look at it and it's just all about shifting.
Are we back to calling it shifting?
See, I never called it shifting. I was never one of those country people that called it shifting. I never did.
So let's recreate the scene, right? Mm-hmm. It's you were out Clontarf way. Where did you go? The cricket? Where was your...
Wesley.
Wesley, alright. Mm-hmm. So we're in Wesley, right? You want
from the north side over to Wesley, pretending I was from the south side. That's
Did you get your stamp on the way across the Liffey, or
your
temporary admission, that kind of thing?
Look, let's just say I was chasing fellas. All right, go on.
Right, so we'll recreate the scene. We're in Wesley.
The Benevin sometimes as well. Yes.
We're in Wesley. Mm-hmm. You want me to kiss your friend?
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So what do you say?
Hi, sorry, and then they have to look up because I'm Gigantor.
Yeah.
Hi. See my friend over there. She really likes you. Will you meet my mate?
Meet. That's what I was looking for.
Or be with my friend.
That was me.
Be with or meet.
My friend over there thinks you're gorgeous. Will you be with him?
Yeah. That's what I did. I'm on your. I would have known what you were talking about if you come up to me. If you come and said to me, "Will you shift my friend?" I'd be like, "Why? Are they heavy? What's going on?"
Hey.
Yeah, I would have been like that. I didn't know about shift until I went down to visit my country cousins.
Right, myself and Tracy are possibly just old at this stage. So you young hip youths out there, when you're asking someone to kiss you, what's the word of choice? Because what we say now is
get off.
Get off. Oh my God.
Will you get off, my friend?
There you go.
Yeah.
I might. Which one, Sandra? Hello. It's 7:26. This is Fully Charged. Are you shifting or what? It's example.
I've never.
The most music every morning. It means everyone else do news and ads when we're just playing some tunes. It's Benny Benassi and Chris Brown. Beautiful people. Bad news, oldies. And by oldies, I mean people my age.
And my age.
Get Off has been consigned to the history books. We were talking about these shifting pages on Facebook. A lot of people have texted in saying it's meat.
I think Get Off will come back round again. Like, rest assured, because like shift was back in my day before my culty cousins.
A lot of people have said, I would have said meeting. That's the word.
Meat, I think, seems to be the biggie. Or some people just walk over, tap someone on the shoulder, point over, and then the deal is done.
It's an unsaid rule. If you're tapped on the shoulder and pointed at a member of the opposite sex, they want to meet you. And this text pretty much sums it up. No, shift will get you nowhere. Me and a lot of my mates would literally laugh straight in your face if you asked us to shift you. Meet all the way. But no one even knows what getting off is anymore.
What about that time when your friend actually went over for you? So you're there pretending that you're having a great time. You're like, chatting away to your mates and everything, flicking your hair.
And then they come... No, but then they come back kind of with their head kind of down a little bit and they just give you the nod.
Oh no, you never tell the truth. No, he has a girlfriend.
Oh, we didn't. We were brutally honest. She said, no, she hasn't the interest in it. Anyway, listen, enjoy your meeting, shifting and scoring at the weekend if that's what you're up to, you crazy kids. Lobbing the gob, as we call it in here in Fully Charged. Listen, all this week, Lifestyle Sports have given us brand new Liverpool away jerseys to give away. They're launching the new jersey today in Lifestyle Sports with a whole load of Liverpool legends, past and present. Keep an eye out for a load of Liverpool heads around Dublin today.
Yeah, if you see somebody kind of go, yeah, it is. Leg it up to them, get an autograph.
Imagine you
or a picture.
Right, what we want you to do is prove that you are the true Liverpool fan for your chance to win the jersey today and go on a draw for a signed jersey tomorrow. So we're going to give you the score from a Liverpool match, a famous Liverpool match. We just want to know one of the people who scored, and this is a beaut.
Okay, the score at the time was Liverpool 4, Real Madrid 0. It was a Champions League game in 2009. On aggregate, it was 5-0, I think, in the end. But this match here we're talking about,
4-0.
Yeah.
Hammered one of the biggest teams in Europe. Liverpool 4, Real Madrid 0.
If you think you know any of the goal scorers, give you a little bit of a clue, right? One guy scored 2. Text in Media 0857 11 1038. Put Liverpool in your text and a name of one goal scorer. There was 4 goal scorers, so you can get, you can
4 goals scored by 3 people because one guy scored twice. Right, text Liverpool and whoever you think scored, send it to 0857 11 1038 along with your name, age and location. And with thanks to Lifestyle Sports, you could be winning the brand new jersey. It's out today at Lifestyle Sports stores everywhere. Love this tune. Loads and loads of requests for it this morning. It's Man. The most music every morning. This is Spin 103. That's Travis McCoy and Bruno Mars and Billionaire.
Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy at 7:51. We've got a Smarty Pants question. Yeah, I have one.
Rory,
I have one.
Go on.
A qualifying question now, because Ryan doesn't want it thick, as he just said to me there when I gave him the question I wanted to ask.
Okay. With the international hour, time change around the world. In Sydney, Australia right now, is it earlier than we are or is it later than we are?
Okay, earlier or later, put that in a text. Ryan is looking at Rory kind of going, that's okay, because I don't even know it myself.
Trying to figure it out myself.
Text now with your 085 711 1038. You're playing for Team Ryan, because we've already got a legend on Team Tracy. Her name is Claire, playing for 600 quid today. Earlier or later is Australia.
Text now, give us all your details, name, age, location, and play Smarty Pants to win some cash.
Televisionary, sometimes good, other times scary. Some are called John, others called Mary. Televisionary.
Rory's back here for a full review of television, mostly I would think Apprentice. What would all the apprenticing go on?
Though I have to give a quick doff of the hat to Waterloo Road last night. Oh, well, the bizarre Waterloo Road, as I said, it's a petting zoo of soap stars past. Last night there was a young lad who wanted a sex change operation.
Good.
His mother was Lorraine Wicks from EastEnders. Remember Joe Wicks? Yeah. Lorraine had an affair. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, she was in it.
I love you, Joe.
Sorry, did he get the sex change or what?
No, because you see, he was trumped. He was talking to his friend down by the canal, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to throw myself in." And then his friend Sambuca, her full name's Sambuca Kelly. Sambuca goes, "Yeah, well, I've got a brain tumour." And he's like,
so he was
you can
trumped.
see he was like, "Oh no,
Top Trump.
It was my moment." Well, let's move on to The Apprentice.
Yep.
Back, we've been flooded with it. 2 nights now. It's been on. A bit of a change this year. Kyron's back instead of Margaret again, and Nick, of course. But you won't be this fake job for Sir Alan anymore. You'll be doing like a business. It's more kind of like a mix of Dragon's Den, really, isn't it? You have to come up with your own business at the end. He's going to stick in $250,000 because he says to show that you can start businesses from scratch with no help.
Right.
So I'm going to give you £250,000 to show that. It makes no sense. But so there are different breeds this year. They've all come in with their own ideas, and he says he doesn't want salespeople. In fact, every year he's gone for salespeople, and he goes to start with the dum 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 dum. Don't want salespeople. I want people with a brain. Ooh. Don't listen to that salespeople in Spin.
No offence to everyone on the third floor.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, we love you guys.
You're very pretty.
But that's all he's employed for the last few years. Anyway, task 1 was just kind of like he gave him £250.
All about sales.
Yeah. So go out and rumble up something, like sell something to people on the way to work or whatever. The boys' team had one of the worst project managers of all time. This sweaty little confused man called Edward, who just didn't have a breeze what was going on. He didn't know what an orange was. He's like, I think, yeah, let's make soup. Okay, it's really easy. Everyone knows how to make soup. Okay, does anyone know how to make soup? No.
Oh God.
And then in the board, he was pretty awful, wasn't he? And then so in the boardroom,
and cheeky.
Yeah, in the boardroom, Sir Alan was like asking him questions, and he's like, so listen, you've got all this experience and blah, 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 blah. Don't fit the mould. Sorry? Don't fit the mould. She's Sir Alan looking at the camera crew at this point like, what is going on? This guy was crackers. So he got fired, and he was on The Apprentice You're Fired, and he's a really funny guy. Yeah. He's kind of bang on, and Sir Alan now tweets all the way through every episode, commenting on everything. And he was like, no, Edward's a really funny guy. But even this is his clip afterwards. This clip yesterday of, he's still glad he was project manager.
I took the consequences of that risk, but that's what risk means. Risk, I love risk. It's a sexy word, really. And I love it all day long.
All day long. I love risk. Right, we'll move on to day 2. Because The Apprentice is still at that point where the people's heads pop up in the boardroom and you don't quite know who they are. Yeah. There's a lot of girls popped up last night at the very end. And I was like, and what about you, Sandra and Melina? And I was like, who are they? So last night, the boys were led by Leon, who's kind of like he's like a dashing version of Dan from EastEnders. Everything's going to go back to EastEnders today. That was the boys' team leader. They had to come up with an app. Edna, the volcano woman. She's bad news, Edna. I think she's this year's rude word, female dog. Of the boardroom. I've got a feeling she's going to be bad news. They let her. They had to come up with apps. And the women came up with Ampy app, which was just annoying noises. Mm-hmm. That's nothing new, really, for phones. I thought Dead in the Water.
So did I.
And the boys come up with like regional slags things, which for some areas seem to verge on the offensive. Mm-hmm. The Liverpool one was all right, how's your wife and how's me kids? I was like, no. So Alan tweeted like, oh, no, bad idea. But one of the interesting things is kind of the developing issues between the little mouse lady who is, what's her name? Sandra or something. You know the girl? She's from China?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her name? Sandra?
I'm not too sure.
Something Ma. Her versus Edna, who's like this kind of lioness panther woman who talks very seductively. And then she did this presentation to this whole room of geeks, and she liked to get them to buy the app, and she had these long, like elbow length, I think they were leather gloves or lace gloves.
She was like Catwoman or something.
I'm going to tell you and you and you. This is horrible. Anyway, right, for some bizarre reason, the boys ended up losing out. And there, my favourite apprentice candidate of the moment, Jim from Northern Ireland, came into his own. He was getting called back into the boardroom, and he turned around to Leon and went, No, Leon, you're not bringing me back in. And Leon went, No, you're right. You're dead right, Jim. And he moved on. Jim. It's like the power. And I know from my mom being up from near where Jim's from, when somebody from the north says, no, this is not going to happen, you're like, you're absolutely right. I'm backing off.
Wrong.
Jamie is brilliant. He's the one to beat this year.
Was that the Roisin trick?
Yeah. Oh God, the eyes and just. You listen to me, son.
You say like Jim from Coronation.
That's what it is. It's not like that, isn't it? He's the one to beat. We've done a sweepstake in the office. Susan Ma, that's her name. I've got Susan.
You got
I don't have Susan. I've got the nerd. I've got the nerd inventor. I wanted Susan.
I've got that tall northern girl.
Oh yeah,
I've never really done presentations before. Anyway.
I'm not sure who I have. I picked one I thought looked hot. Hopefully that'll work out. That's how I've done everything else. Rory, thank you very much. Televisionary back Tuesday just before 8 o'clock. Ryan and Tracy till 9:45. A load of cash on the way. Everyone else doing news and ads. We're playing the tunes Alexis Jordan and Hush Hush.
It's 6 minutes past 8. It's fully charged with Ryan and Tracy.
Don't worry, Liverpool fans, we haven't forgot about you. If you've texted in to win a Lifestyle Sports Liverpool away jersey, we're going to pick out a winner in just a while here and put you in the draw for a signed Liverpool jersey tomorrow.
Claire is on her way to win €600 today in Smarty Pants. The qualifying question was so confusing for the three of us here in Spin Towers. What were we like?
Rory asked the question, then got it wrong.
Smarty Pants does whatever a Smarty Pants does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a Smarty Pants. Look out, he is a Smarty Pants.
Ta-da! It's about 5 o'clock on Thursday evening in Australia at the moment. It is later.
Oh, he hates us now.
We knew that. So did Daniel. Morning, Daniel. How are you, sir?
Grand, you?
You're playing for Team Ryan. I don't want us to have a falling out, so I want you to win today, alright?
I'll try my best.
Daniel is on his way to college. He's studying computers and communications, and he is about to, wait for it, reboot Team Ryan.
Oh, jeez.
Press Control-Alt-Delete there and let's see what happens.
Whatever.
On the phone, it's Claire. Hey, Claire.
Hey.
600 quid in cash. You're sounding cheerier and perkier every morning.
Only to annoy you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yay, I like it. Claire, okay, you've got 600 quid in your midst there. You're going to get it for us today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Great.
Be horrible to leave with.
Bring me out and everything.
Right, 45 seconds on the clock. Daniel as challenger is going first. Daniel, are you ready to roll?
I am.
45 seconds. Time starts now.
Hannibal Lecter was a dangerous man in what film?
Hannibal.
Whose secretary was Miss Moneypenny?
Don't know.
What station will Alex Ferguson not talk to after football matches?
BBC.
Who lives next door to Homer Simpson?
Ned Sanders.
What famous golfer passed away at the weekend?
Sorry?
What famous golfer passed away at the weekend?
Some Spanish guy.
Who has a new song out at the moment called Judas?
Lady Gaga.
What is the date of the longest day of the year?
Pass.
Karen Millen designs what?
Sorry?
Karen Millen designs what?
I can't hear you.
What is the Irish word for bicycle?
Pass.
Where do the government meet and debate?
The law.
Okay, you heard that one all right then, didn't you? No, I'm just saying.
I'm going to give you Hannibal for Hannibal Lecter.
I think so.
Secretary this will get everyone. Whose secretary was Miss Moneypenny? It's M, not Bond. You didn't get that. Alex Ferguson won't talk to the BBC. You got Sevi Ballesteros passed away at the weekend. The 21st of June is the longest day of the year. Karen Millen designs clothes, and rutter is the Irish word for bicycle.
So you got 4.
I have 5.
Oh, have you?
1, 2, 3. Oh no, yeah, 4.
Okay.
No, I have 5. Oh, Dáil. He got the Dáil at the end. 5.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, 5.
Right, 5 is the score to beat. Claire, how you feeling?
Good.
You got 5 to beat. So you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. Marshall Mathers III is the real name of who?
Eminem.
Before Beckham, what was Posh Spice's surname?
Adams.
Audi cars are made in what country?
Germany.
Seb Blatter is the head of what organisation?
FIFA.
Is a barra a drum or a fiddle?
Drum.
What's bigger, the Phoenix Park in Dublin or Marley Park?
Phoenix Park.
Cesc Fabregas plays for what Premiership football team?
Arsenal.
How many months of the year have 30 days?
4.
Who duetted with Westlife on Against All the Odds?
No idea.
By what other name is the Liffey Bridge in Dublin known as?
Connell Street Bridge.
In the Irish Broadcasting Company RTE, what does the OR stand for?
Radio.
What is the most southerly county in Ireland?
Cork.
Name the X Factor finalists who'll be singing for the Queen in Ireland.
Pass.
Leo Cullen plays for which provincial rugby team?
Leinster.
Oh, you did so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 600 quid in the bank for you, Claire.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
You're right, Daniel. She is a genius. That wasn't your fault. Because I said I didn't want ticks and I didn't get one. You're quite right. Have a great day, Daniel. Thanks for texting in.
All right, thanks.
See you, Daniel. Well done, Claire. Well done. We play again for you on Tuesday where you could win 650 and beat the record there because Team Ryan won 600 quid before. So well done.
Ooh.
Now that I've cut Daniel off, I can tell the truth. Tick. That was his fault.
Oh no, he couldn't hear. Ryan, your contestant couldn't hear. I would never.
What's the saying? Bad workman blames their tools.
Yeah, that's. I agree, Claire. I would never diss my
There's no point
players for
talking
my
to Claire
team
anymore. I've cut her off as well. Seriously, she's gone.
You're ridiculous. I would never diss my players. You're such a bad manager.
Right, Smarty fans, it's back on Tuesday morning. Claire's playing for 650 quid. Can anyone stop her? If you think you can, tune in Tuesday just before 8. We'll give you a question to qualify. Take her on. You could start winning a load of cash yourself. Stay with us for an absolute tune from LMFAO and get your phone out now and text us some good news for the good news. 085 711 1038. This is the most music station. It is Spin 103.8. What a banger summer off that LMFAO party rock anthem.
8:24. It's fully charged with Ryan and Tracy. Yeah, I love it.
You can text us on media text 085 711 1038. Get on Facebook, facebook.com/Spin 103.8.
So tonight we know whether we're going to go through to the Eurovision final for Saturday. I know whether I'm going to have a good Eurovision party then on Saturday if Jedward get through. Do you think they're going to get through?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? I'm nervous.
For sure. For sure.
Are we allowed to vote for this tonight?
No. We're not allowed to vote. In England's not allowed to vote.
Why?
Because you can only... We're not allowed to vote because you're not allowed to vote for your own country. But
we weren't allowed to vote on Tuesday.
No, because we're in... I think it's because we're in the bottoms. So it's to stop the countries that are in the semis all trying to do each other favours. You know what I mean? So it's the countries that aren't in the semis.
But is there not only 5 that aren't in it? What?
I don't know.
Are you trying to bluff your way through this,
Rory? So England can't vote for Jedward either?
No, England can't vote for Jedward. But the lads have been doing a lot of really good interviews with Europe, and apparently people who are sceptical all love them, and they've been the Eurovision story in every country in Europe. So I think that, just face recognition alone.
But so is Dustin to Turkey, though.
Yeah, but no. These guys are they're winning over the haters. I've got good feelings. So it's 10, I think, out of 19 go through. Am I right?
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
Like Havo, grand.
I know, but still, I'm nervous.
Here's where my basic European geography lets me down a little bit. So there's 38 European countries in the semi-finals, 19 each night. Is that right?
But probably not in Europe.
Anyone want to take a crack at naming the 38 countries?
No, you're fine.
Because even they're not...
There's principalities and all in there.
I mean, welcome on board and whatnot, but Israel's not in Europe. It's just not in Europe.
But that's been there for
That's been there,
yeah.
I know, but
we've accepted that one.
They've got funny bendy rules about it. But they had ones the other night, like San Marino in the Eurovision.
Did you never play sensible soccer?
I know, I learned about San Marino through football.
I know San Marino through football, but I didn't think they'd bother with the Eurovision.
It's a little principality, but we're going to have the Vatican entry next, I'd say.
Oh, that'd be so good.
San Marino is who you used to play against in Sensible Soccer when you wanted to win.
Yeah.
Why was it called Sensible Soccer? What a strange, unexciting name for a game.
Now that I think
soccer, well, everyone plays fair. Oh God, no.
In retrospect, it wasn't the greatest name for a game, but it was one of the greatest.
So we're
games
not allowed.
Ever.
We're not allowed to vote tonight.
No, but you can scream and get on Twitter and talk about it.
Okay.
And we're going to be going live to Dusseldorf after 9 this morning to talk to Jen from the Irish Sun, who's over there with Edward. Big photo in the paper today. Happy Heads and them with her. So we'll be chatting to them. She was at the dress rehearsal yesterday, where they went through their whole semi-final, the whole thing. So we'll be catching up with her after 9.
Because there is a little bit of doubt now over whether it's John or Edwards. I'm not too sure. One of their voices is a little bit croaky.
How do I know this? This is how much I've
Look
been
at
turned.
you.
John's voice has been croaky now for a while. Yeah.
I hope they get through. A little bit of entertainment for us. Exactly.
Good news time. We're looking for some from everyone in Dublin, so text it in to us. Rory, some good news.
Oh, very good news. I'm leaving on a jet plane / car to Galway today for my very best friend's wedding.
Hey! Good luck with the wedding.
Well, Nick, getting married this weekend.
Good job.
Good news, guys. I had the best fun yesterday. Looking at my nephew play with ants and woodlice. It was the best fun ever. He kind of ate an ant, but doesn't matter. His mom doesn't know. But I knew it was the best fun ever. Like getting dirty and everything with the slugs and stuff. Yeah, it was great.
Good result. Good news, guys. I ventured outside the capital yesterday on a day trip down to Carlow, and despite getting lost twice, made it to my destination and back in one piece.
Well done, you. Well done. Venturing out of the pale.
Nice job. Google Maps, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job, Carlo. Nice seeing you. It's 8:28. It's Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy. That's our good news. What's yours? Anything from your life, you can send it in on 085 711 1038 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spin1038. Get your good news into us. We'll get it on the radio. Here's J90 Distracted on the Most Music Station. It's Fully Charged on Spin.
Coming home.
The most music every morning. This is Spin 103. It's Fully Charged. We are the most music station. That means every time anyone else is doing news and ads, flick over, we'll be playing the tunes Diddy, Dirty Money and J90 and Distracted. Alright then, time for a bit of a pick-me-up for Dublin with Spin 103. It's good news. Starting us off and ready to go on the phone, it's Amy with some good news. Amy, what's your good news?
Good news, guys. I managed to escape my house just before my 5-year-old sister started their 5th dance/guitar routine to Bruno Mars. Marry you. Seriously, at him for writing that song.
You're not a fan, no?
I am a fan, but this is probably the 8th day in a row we've heard this routine.
Fair enough.
Record the routine and send it on to us. It sounds amazing.
Do.
Thanks, Amy. Good news, guys. I booked my holiday to Italy and I quit school to study at home instead. Whoop whoop.
Woo woo. Good news, guys. This is a great text here from a texter. Yesterday I got an interview for my dream job and I won $2,000 on the Euro Millions.
Wow. Sean has been on with some good news. She says, good news, guys. I'm doing a bungee jump today in St. Pat's in Drumcondra to raise money for a school in Ghana. Well done, Sean. A nice job, you.
Have great fun.
Yeah, indeed. Laura's on the phone with some good news.
Good news, guys. I'm going to Teo Park and starting my beautiful family. Can't wait. Loads of crisps.
Yay! That's the spirit.
Good news, guys. I got paid from work and I didn't think I would. Woohoo! And it's only one more sleep till the weekend. Whoop whoop is in the text.
Aisling
I'll give you a whoop whoop.
Yeah, whoop whoop. Can I get a
whoop whoop?
Aisling O'Brien. Good news, guys. It's me and my twins' 18th birthday today.
Good news, guys. My brother won 2 debate finals and one was in Irish. Mahan Buchel.
Mahan Far. Good news, guys, from Sorka. She says, I'm getting married to Peter in 22 days in my Vera Wang.
And I got very nice. Good news, guys. I finally got rid of a complete asshole last night. Well, hey, says Nikki.
Amber's on the phone with some amazing good news. Amber, what's your good news?
Good news, guys. I'm making my communion on Saturday.
Yay! Thanks, Amber. That's our good news for today. We'll have more tomorrow morning just after 8:30.
Do you know what I used to do going through drive-through McDonald's?
No is the short answer.
Years ago, I used to press that, can I get a whoop whoop? And I just drive on.
You didn't. You're such a juvenile.
And still to this day, if I'm ever doing that, I would love to do it. Can I get a whoop whoop?
Come over to mine, we'll go round to Nutgrove after the show.
Please.
And then just drive off. But hang on, do you not have to drive past the window?
No, you can't. I used to be in the passenger seat just roaring in.
Tracy Clifford.
I'm on air again saying this. Yeah. I told you, I'm great fun to hang around with.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Hilarious.
8:38. This is Fully Charged on Spin 103 with Lady Gaga. Can I get a whoop whoop? The most music every morning. This is Spin 103. That's Lady Gaga and Judah.
8:42. It's Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy.
Did you forget a bit of good news there? Just saw a bit of good news that I thought maybe you might have read out, but you didn't. From Lisa and Blanche.
What'd you say?
Odd that you missed it.
I didn't see it.
Good news, guys. Had a sexy dream about Ryan after watching Spin TV yesterday. Lisa in Blanchardstown.
I saw it.
Must have just missed it, did you?
No,
just
it's deleted. I didn't want you to be like talking about how much you think you're sexy.
Oh yeah. Hey Lisa, how you doing?
Something wrong with her screen, is there?
Get on the old Spin TV there. I'm wearing a spiffy blue top today.
You must have the Vaseline over the lens and the Spin TV cameras or something right now to soften the glaze.
Well, something. Tara's and Lucan. Hey, Tara.
Hi, how's it going?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Stop, Ryan.
Get on the old Spin TV.
Is this how you flirt? How you doing? Come on. Is it what you're doing, is it?
I can't say what I say on air. We'd be taken off. Tara, Liverpool fan.
Yes, indeed.
Load of Liverpool legends past and present in Dublin today to launch the new away kit with Lifestyle Sports. So get into Lifestyle Sports. You might get your hands on a player, never mind a jersey. Right, we were talking about a match back in 2009.
It was March 2009. It was a Champions League match. It was Liverpool versus Real Madrid. The aggregate score was 5-0. We're talking about the match where Liverpool scored 4 goals. Can you name one player?
Well, there was Gerrard, Torres and Ospina.
So all of them then.
All of them.
Yes.
Nice job. Listen, we're going to give you the brand new Lifestyle Sports Liverpool away kit. It's out today.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And tomorrow you're in a draw for a signed jersey. Excited. Have a great day, Tara, and good luck in the draw tomorrow, alright?
Thanks very much.
Take it easy.
See you later, Tara.
Listen, if you want to win one of those new away kits, we'll have one more to give away tomorrow, and we're going to give away the signed jersey as well tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow morning from 6:45 to play and to win here on Fully Charged, and stay there for 3 big banging tunes from the Naughties. It's the Naughty Threesome next.
Yo, start the count.
To see me through.
Every morning, 3 tunes back to back from the Naughties. That is the Naughty Threesome on Fully Charged.
The Source, You've Got the Love. We had a little bit of Q-Tip in there, Breathe and Stop, and Evanescence, Bring Me to Life.
Good job. We'll do it again tomorrow just after 8:45. We're welcoming suggestions with open arms on 085 711 1038. Text Naughty, text a tune, and you could find your favourite tune from back in the day in the Naughty Threesome tomorrow morning at 8:45 here on Fully Charged. In just a while we're going to be going live to Düsseldorf.
Ja.
Zoom chatten mit Jennifer oh no, it's all gone, isn't it? We're going to be talking to Jennifer O'Brien from the Irish Sun. She's over with Jedward, arms around them, getting all the latest.
She's minding them.
I hope she got a good night's sleep, is what I hope.
Would you say they have Skittles for breakfast?
Sarah,
and a bottle of Coke, and then maybe some Club Orange, and then maybe
I would say
some
Sarah Skittles and Pop-Tarts. No,
yeah,
Pop-Tarts
and then eye
with
poppers.
Sarah Skittles in them. Yeah.
And eye poppers for dinner, possibly with a tub of ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. We will be catching up with Jennifer and finding out exactly what it is they are eating and how they're getting on. Dress rehearsal yesterday ahead of tonight's performance. So if you're a fan of Jedward, stay there, and we'll obviously bang a bit of lipstick out as well for the day that's in it. Why not, sure? I was looking in the paper earlier. There's a thing, an article, really interesting article about fluke inventions.
I love it, yeah.
Did you see this? So they've gone through some of the greatest inventions, like penicillin.
And that was a fluky one?
Basically, he forgot to wash out the dish, and a bit of mould grew, and he went, I wonder what that is.
What's that for?
Changed the face of medicine.
X-ray was another fluky one?
Yeah, the guy who was inventing cornflakes forgot to wash out his pot. A lot of forgetting to do stuff.
I didn't know this about the cornflakes one. Tell me.
Mr. Kellogg forgot to wash out his pot. What he had in there, all the corn kind of...
Cornflakes aren't made from corn.
And Rice Krispies aren't made from rice,
No.
I know. And raisins aren't dried grapes. This is all the kind of nonsense that there's, we sound a bit like Scientologists here. Don't believe that nonsense about raisins being dried grapes. We're not going to be sucked in. He was trying to make something for hospital patients, a food thing, and all the corn dried, and he mashed it up, broke it up, and went, oh look, flakes. I know.
I'll put some milk on it, see what happens.
And just when you mentioned Coke earlier, if I remember my school tour of the Coke factory, and I went on it 3 times. And
give that boy a can of Coke, yeah.
And that Coke-shaped pencil pair, I think he was trying to make medicine. I think it was a green gloopy substance,
Yeah,
and
that's
he was
right.
trying to make medicine
A
for
cough
sick
syrup.
people. Yeah,
It was a cough syrup he was trying to make.
and he ended up with Coke.
125 years later, still going.
I'm hoping if I just arse about for a little bit longer, forgetting to do something, that eventually I will come up with an amazing invention.
Yeah.
So I've stopped washing all the dishes.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of generally lazing about.
Putting your arms underneath lamps there, see if there's a new sort of new X-ray thing you can do.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So hopefully very soon you'll see me on Dragon's Den with the wonderful story of how my laziness has brought amazing success.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Jed Mania, Dusseldorf. We're going live to Jennifer from the Irish Sun in a few.
Yep. Get on the floor.
Jennifer Lopez on the floor here on Fully Charged.
It's 8 minutes past 9. Ryan and Tracy till 9:45 with the most music in the morning. And before 9:45, we're going live to Dusseldorf. So, Jedward fans, stay there.
After night is fully charged. Rory's gonna twit through. Talking sounds like every day. Rory's gonna twit through. A twit through. A twit through.
Seriously.
Live from Hollywood, California. Yes, it's Twit True. And quite right too.
It's a full celeb update. Rory's been checking out what all the celebs are up to on Twitter. What is wrong with you?
None.
So what you got?
I didn't mean it.
Can I give you a pic of something I just read in the paper before we started this? This is John Edward. Edward raised a laugh at the Huffington Post website when asked why Ireland hasn't won the Eurovision since 1996. He said, John and I were too young to enter.
Hey.
I love it. Right, on to Twit 2. We're going to start with Lady Gaga. She says, I'm humbled and grateful to see The Edge of Glory at number 1 all over the world. I just landed in London, so happy to be back in the UK. Graham Norton.
Yeah, Sean Graham Norton this weekend.
That'll be good, eh?
And she's performing at the weekend as well, the big weekender.
I say she'll be fine with Graham. I think she was on Jonathan Ross twice, and the first time was
with
a bit
the teacup.
Yeah, that was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it? But Graham should be grand. Lily Allen, meanwhile, says, I can't go see Gaga tonight. Peed off. She's not happy. Tom from McFly's new reality show aired last night. McFly on the Wall. On Channel 5, which we can't see. But he says, it's horrible watching yourself on TV. Really horrible. It makes you not like yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. Jamie Cullum, remember him?
Yeah.
Little jazz man. He's having a good time.
Married to Sophie Dahl now.
That's right. He says, what a night. Performed at the opening of the Cannes Film Festival. I saw the new Woody film. I met De Niro and I talked the ears off Agnes Varda. I don't know who that is. Jonathan Ross, meanwhile, down in Cannes as well. Woody Allen films, you see, have been a bit rubbish since the 80s.
Yeah.
Late 70s. But Jonathan says, actually, the new Woody Allen film is charming and funny and really rather good.
Do we like Jonathan Ross's opinions about films? Has he got a good record?
I think he was actually alright. I thought he was okay. I like the new Claudia Winkleman bit where she just kind of chats about stuff. She's alright. Jeremy Piven is in Entourage. He plays somebody. Who's he plays?
Somebody.
Ari Gold. Hero of mine.
Ari, not Harry. Ari Gold. Okay, great. He says, have a wasabi nugget that blows your head off and you start crying like a grandmother.
I love him so much.
I never had wasabi.
No.
It's hot stuff, right?
Hot and green.
Now let's check in for a bit of rock and roll with Slash from Guns N' Roses. My 6-year-old had his final violin concerto of the year at school today. He was really good.
I can't imagine Slash's kid playing the violin. Has he got the big hair and the hat as well and the cigarette hanging out of his mouth?
Slash just like in the little hall, just like the doors go boom and Slash is there with his big hair.
I imagine he plays that on the violin. Wah, 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 wah.
Now, for a mystery tweet. A person says, I get my picture taken as rarely as I can get away with. Mug shots, on the other hand.
Again, I think there's only one person it could be, right? No? Am I right?
There's a couple of people who've had mugshots.
A couple of people have. This person would have had mugshot, I'd say, in the last 2 years, I'll say. Okay. And they've got a sense of humour about it.
Alright, maybe I don't know who it is. Right, if you think you know who that is, I get my picture taken as rarely as I can get away with. Mug shots, on the other hand. Then send us a text to 085 711 1038. Have a guess at the mystery tweet and we'll let you know who it is after the script. This is Science and Faith. It's 11 minutes past 9. Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy on Spin 103.8. The script, Science and Faith on the most music station, Spin 103.8.
9:15, it's Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy. You're playing Twit and it's all about mugshots. Ryan or Rory, what's the mystery tweet?
I get my picture taken as rarely as I can get away with. Mugshots, on the other hand.
Now, can I just ask before we go on, has anyone texted in the right answer? Because if they have, then I don't know who it is. But if they haven't, I have a guess.
You should go for your guess.
Ah, okay.
Now hold on. Now somebody's texted in the right answer.
Oh shoot! All right, I
go
don't
for
know.
Your guess. Go for your guess.
I thought it might be Lindsay Lohan.
My good buddy Lindsay.
I was thinking that too, and I was also thinking.
I think she's behind bars today.
She is.
They're talking about house arrest and an ankle thingy.
That's all right.
Because of the overcrowding.
That should be grand. Oh yeah, there's overcrowding, so she doesn't even have to do the 14 days.
She has the telly, you know.
She doesn't even have to do 14 days.
So it's not her.
It's not my. It's not
Paris Hilton. She's had a couple of mugshots.
No, Paris Hilton has the best celebrity mugshots. Do you see them? They're like posed photographs, and she's like
to the side.
She's like smizing. She's giving like misty eyes to the camera. I love it. Owen says, "Is it Kelly Osbourne?" It is not. She hasn't been arrested in a bit. Was she ever arrested?
I don't know.
Probably. Ian says Chris Brown. No. Nicole Richie. That's one texter.
Yeah,
it is not Nicole Richie.
Times,
Joe says, is it Hugh Grant, the dirty fecker? It's not.
No, he hasn't.
He's been clean living for a while.
Yeah, he stayed away from
Yeah.
Vivian Brown or something. What was her name? Foxy Brown? I don't know.
Something Brown.
Yeah. Anyway,
Janine
Brown.
Yeah. Down the road.
But Orla as ever, is on the ball, as is somebody else. If you're looking for somebody who gets mug shots, then hey, it's old George Michael.
And I love it. He's coming to play the 1st of November in the O2. He's playing Dublin. Tickets go on sale on Monday.
Yeah, he's back doing tours after 3 years after he said he'd never go on tour again.
It's an orchestra tour as well, so it'd be gorgeous.
Yeah. He's got a good set of lungs.
Someone send us in some free tickets there.
Please. Please.
So mystery tweet for today is George Michael.
Thank you very much, Rory.
Thanks so much.
It's 9:18. This is Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy. Still to come. We're going to Dusseldorf to catch up with Jed Mania and find out how the boys are getting on ahead of their performance tonight. Jed from the Irish Sun over there for us. Benny Benassi, Chris Brown, beautiful people. It's next on Fully Charged.
Spin hits with
The most music every morning. This is Spin 103. It's Fully Charged.
Benny Benassi, beautiful people, and a beautiful summer tune too. It's 9:25. We're all talking about the Eurovision tonight. Will Jedward get through and be performing in Dusseldorf on Saturday night in the main Eurovision?
Well, on the phone, maybe to shed some light. Now we got Jennifer O'Brien, showbiz reporter for The Sun. Morning, Jennifer.
Morning, guys. How's it going?
How are you?
All good. Just about to head off now to meet the guys at their hotel. They're doing a press conference before they start the rehearsals today.
Jennifer, are you knackered? Just trying to keep up with them?
Yeah, for sure. I have a little bit of experience with that, trying to keep up with them, but yeah, they're just unstoppable. You know what? They're not going to any of the parties at night time or anything like that. They've been asked to parties that all the other countries are having, but they're just not interested. They're totally focused on the day that's in it, and you know, they've no interest in parties anyway.
I heard that they were doing some press red carpet and it took them like a full hour to walk just a few hundred yards. I'm really concerned that they might waste all their energy before they go on stage and they'll be knackered and they won't even get that star jump in one of their performances.
I don't think you need to worry, honestly. Their energy is endless. It took them an hour to walk 100 metres, I think, on a red carpet. Everybody's gone absolutely nuts for them over here. RTE have been bombarded with requests from TV stations all over the world who want to talk to them. They simply don't have time to talk to everybody. You know, they've had German TV in their bedroom going through their wardrobe. Last year's winner, Lena, has also tipped them to win. I just hope it's not hyped up too much.
Yeah,
they don't really want to be the favourite.
Yeah.
The favourite never wins.
We were watching the video, I'm sure you've seen it, of them being interviewed for the first time with a translator for Russian TV.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Where Edward said at the end that he needed to go to the toilet.
Yes, yeah. Have they gotten used to the translators now, or is there still that pure look of wonderment and awe when someone starts speaking a foreign language to them?
Yeah, I think it's to say it's like they're, you know, in Middle Earth or something. They're kind of looking at him going, what is going on here? It's still the same story though. I'm talking to everybody. I've seen loads of Germans, Russians, everybody wearing these cardboard jet heads around the arena. It's crazy.
I hope you have yours on too, representing.
I'm going to try and do my own hair in a little twist today.
Brilliant.
We'll see.
So have you seen them do a dress rehearsal at all over the past couple of days?
Yeah, I was there yesterday and they had two dress rehearsals with all the gear on and everything, and they were flawless. Now, they went really, really, really well. And actually yesterday was a really important one because it was the one the judges are going to vote on from all the other countries. So even though there wasn't an audience there, it was probably, you know, just as important as tonight.
And have you seen any other countries like the competition?
Yeah, you know, I saw the twins from Slovakia, Daniela and Veronica. I think the two boys are a bit scared of those girls. They were brought over to do a photo shoot with them, and John was saying yesterday it was a bit too raunchy and he wasn't really into it. So they're a bit frightened by them. But there's a few good songs in the category. You know, Estonia have a good entry, and the Ukraine. So, you know, there will be a big battle tonight to see who can get into the top 10.
Now, there's a lot of Jedward fans listening to us now at the moment. So, will you take up the task and defend John and Edward from any girls over there, any foreigners, any Germans trying to get their hands on them?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll bring them home safe and sound.
Good
Actually,
woman.
some of their fans are over here in the hotel.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
We've been getting a lot of texts from people saying, "Good news, guys! I'm on the way to Dusseldorf for John and Edward." I can't believe the amount of people who are travelling. It's like a football match abroad. They've got so many people going over.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think nearly every journalist in the country, you know, somebody from every paper is over here. And I think if anybody else had gotten through, you know, who knows how many of us would be here. You know, it's incredible the support that they have, and they're really grateful. But even yesterday we had, you know, a little bit of a press interview, everybody together, and they brought in the fans as well. Like, they're just so nice to their fans. So.
And do you feel there has been a turn in support for them? Because before, when we first met Jedward on the X Factor, like, you know, it divided the nation almost. You had the Jedward haters and then the Jedward lovers. Now there kind of seems to be, especially in the press, a lot of support for our two fellas.
Yeah, definitely. A turnaround, I think, in even the last 6 months, because I wrote their book and it came out in October. And a lot of people were kind of like, Jedward book? What are you doing? And now people are there going, Jedward, oh, you wrote Jedward's book. I want to talk to you now. And yeah, there's definitely a turnaround and a lot of support, but they deserve it. You know, they're absolutely fantastic and put a smile on everybody's faces.
All right, well, Jennifer, listen, thank you so much for talking to us. And when you're talking to the boys, tell them we said best luck. They'll probably Viel Glück.
Yeah,
they'll probably say, "Oh, Tracy, she's the one that was on the Den."
Yeah,
because
that's what they say to me every
they
time.
Always remember everybody.
A little confused about that. Listen, thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us. Have a great time, Jennifer. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
See you later.
Jennifer
Thanks,
from
Emil.
The Sun there over in Dusseldorf, wishing the guys the best of luck. And this is the tune they're hoping will get them through the Saturday and bring home the gold for Ireland. 12 points. We want loads of those 12 points. It's a Jedward lipstick. 9:30 now. This is Fully Charged with Ryan and Tracy on Spin. The most music every morning. This is Spin 103. It's Fully Charged. Good morning.
That was Nicki Minaj. These girls fall like dominoes. Dynamos. Yeah, look the hell dynamos there.
That's gonna do it.
Look how girls fall like dynamos.
Again, like, I hate to be a stickler, but like, having played extensively with dominoes as a child, dominoes only fall if you set them upright. Like, you can spend hours setting it upright, and if one is out of place, then it'll stop.
Like, exactly like a centimetre between each other.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, anyway, look, let's move on. That's it for today's show. I think you'll find it was entertaining and informative. On the show today, we learned that Tracy's favourite order at the McDonald's drive-thru was, "Can I get a..."
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
We also learned on the show today that nobody gets off at each other anymore.
Yeah, it's all meeting or shifting.
Or scoring.
Young ones out there don't even know what it is to get off with someone. You're missing out. According to Tracy, we learned on the show today, the problem with that shake and bake chicken ad is your woman's face.
Fidelma's face.
Yeah.
Like, it's not her face in general, just the face she pulls.
Yeah, the face.
We also learned on the show today that you don't say no to anybody with a Northern Irish accent, like Tim last night on The Apprentice. Or Jim is his name.
Jim. We also learned on the show today that we do a pretty mean impression of Padraig Harrington.
I'm not doing that anymore. I'll get into trouble. His wife will kill me. No. You do it.
Nikki Hayes is on the way. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Please welcome the Lock-In with Becky.
It's Fully Charged. Fully Charged.
It gets me started for the day.
The most music in the morning
with Ryan and Tracy
on Spin 103.8.